well as Facebook. The Coast Guard says the owners of the Wild Blue Yonder are expected to remove the vessel from the water tomorrow. The boat sank near the Ravenel Bridge after catching fire yesterday around 5 o'clock. 4 people were rescued from the 37-foot boat. A call was made from the boat to the Coast Guard late yesterday afternoon, reporting an explosion in the engine room and a fire. Luckily, no one was injured. The cause of that fire is still under investigation. When an emergency happens like a fire, we all know to pick up the phone and call 911. But on the water, it's pretty much a different situation. Nicole Johnson is live at the W.O. Thomas boat landing on the Ashley River to tell us about some life-saving equipment that every boater should have while on board. Nicole?
Aisha, it's a VHF marine radio, and ships that go out to sea, or even boaters who go out on rivers like this one behind me, use them.
Radio check, radio check. Sea Tow Unit 26 is conducting a radio check from Shem Creek.
Radio check to King, this is Big 5. You're good.
Anthony Norrie of Sea Tow of Charleston demonstrates the quick response of other boaters using a VHF marine radio.
It is a radio which you leave tuned to an international hailing and distress channel 16, which you would put out your hail for help or a mayday.
The radios can also be used for communication between ships or boaters. Norrie says a radio made a difference for the people on board the Wild Blue Yonder. The 37-foot Sea Ray caught fire in Charleston Harbor on Thursday evening. A fellow boater helped get the 4 people in trouble onto his own boat to safety.
The bystander was able to respond, I would say, within 30 seconds to him because he heard it. He was physically at Remley's Point Landing. The boat in trouble was underneath the Ravenel. The distance from Remley's to Ravenel is less than a minute of speed. He was able to do that because he heard that over a marine radio.
Norrie says the radios are easy to install into any boat's dash, and you can buy them at most boat shops, starting in the $100 range for the radio and $50 range for the antenna. Norrie says communications over the radio can be heard for miles, and it can be life-saving when minutes matter.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. And whoever has that is going to definitely turn their volume up, listen to what the problem is and where, just like the good bystander did. He heard it, figured out where they were, he was close, and he responded very fast.
Boat experts say marine radio waves can reach up to a 20-mile radius with an antenna. There's also a handheld variety, but that reaches a much smaller area, probably a 2-mile radius. Live in West Ashley, Nicole Johnson, back to you.
Thank you, Nicole. The radios are not a legal requirement on board your boat, but they are a good idea to have. Some other important items in case of emergency: a fire extinguisher, sprinkler or suppression system, safety vests, flares, as well as your cell phone.